What's going on, guys? J-Web here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more Apex Legends content. Now I'm not going to say it's an Apex Legends video because it's not really gameplay, but in today's video we have a concept legend. Now this legend is someone that I created, I came up with, and I drew a lot of inspiration from the game Anthem. And if you guys haven't played Anthem, it's essentially a game where you are exploring the origins of creation. And you get to do so in what's called a Javelin. Now this is just an external suit that you can customize that has different abilities and different powers that it grants you. Now the concept legend I am featuring in this video, his name is EXO. And EXO has essentially this exoskeleton or suit, Javelin as they call it in Anthem, that grants him his abilities. Now as you can see up on the screen right now, this is what his suit would look like. Now his near Iron Man-like suit is going to grant him things like movement enhancements as well as a charged ultimate ability. But we'll get into all of his abilities in just a minute. Now this picture that you're seeing right here is just a demonstration of what his profile would look like in the pre-game lobby. Just kind of his overall size. I put Lifeline next to him just to kind of compare the two. I'm not entirely sure whether he would be low profile or not. That would be up to the developers to decide and based upon his hitbox. EXO would be the third support legend alongside Lifeline and Loba, and this kind of evens out the playing field for the support class, giving them a third character, because all the other classes of legends already have 3 or more, and in the assault class has 5. I've classified EXO as a flying defender, and when we get into his abilities I think you're going to agree with me. Now his abilities grant him offensive, defensive, and support playstyles. And EXO can really thrive in any sort of playstyle, whether you want to play passively, aggressively, or whether you're playing ranked or pub matches. Moving on to EXO's abilities. His passive ability, Fighting Favor, will allow his movement not to be slowed by large falls, as well as his ultimate ability will charge faster while he's receiving damage. So this means when you're in a fight, you will receive your ultimate faster based upon the amount of damage that you take. Now this is just an example of what this ability would look like with the delayed timing once you hit the ground versus the non-delayed timing. Now I can't exactly show you what this would look like because obviously I can't put EXO in the game, but I did my best with the 2 timings with the delay and without the delay based on what we currently have now. Moving on into EXO's tactical ability, Charge Dodge. Now Charge Dodge grants EXO a quick burst of movement in any direction that can be charged for greater distance at the expense of a larger cooldown. Now this ability is going to be like a charge jump from Spider-Man or a dodge from Dark Souls. The uncharged ability will be more like the dodge, of course, and the charged ability will be more like the charge jump from Spider-Man. While using the uncharged ability, you'll be able to dodge around 5 meters very quickly. Almost like a Wraith L1 or a Pathfinder grapple, it will be instant and it'll be a jet propulsion dodge from his exosuit. The charged ability will be more like the Spider-Man jump, allowing you to cover long distances with one single use. Now it will take some time to charge up, and unfortunately I don't have any animations because, let's face it, I'm not really a animator. I can't animate these kind of things. If there was something like this in the game I could give you a sort of demonstration, but I really can't, so you'll just have to use your imagination on that one. It will allow you to go a little bit further than a Pathfinder grapple, like a maximum grapple that you could do from a Pathfinder tactical, just because it takes that much longer to charge up, whereas a Pathfinder's tactical will be instant. Now EXO's ultimate ability is what gives him his defensive classification, and much like you can see on the screen, EXO's ultimate ability will charge nearby teammates' ultimates. Now it's important to note that his ultimate will not charge nearby enemies' ultimate abilities, so this makes him extremely useful for ranked endgame, or just endgame of any matter. Now I like this ultimate for a couple of different reasons. The first reason being it allows you to kind of take with you what is already on the map. It allows some portability to some things that are already on the map. And much like a buff that they are kind of talking about with Lifeline, where she is able to take with her a res beacon, this kind of takes with EXO a charge tower. So I like that, and I also think that the plays that you can make during the end game of, say, a Pred lobby or a Masters lobby would just change up the meta so much. And I think that could really freshen up the game a lot, because as you guys know, the meta kind of stays the same. It doesn't really ever change. So I think this could be a good shakeup to the meta. So overall, I just think EXO is kind of just a fun little character to think of. Well, guys, that pretty much sums it up for our boy EXO. If you guys did enjoy the concept, don't be afraid to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new and you're enjoying the content. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.